Hello, how you all doing? Just want to do a wee quick one here on this nonsense here. I was reading through it, and you'll see the first, second, third paragraph is about Pierce, and the one underneath that. Allow me to put into context and background to this invite. The sovereign Republic of Eire was proclaimed in arms on the 24th of April 1916 at the GPO in Dublin. All seven signatories of the proclamation were supreme members of the IRB Council, therefore securing the military and civil affairs in trust for the people of Ireland, with the authority of the government of the Irish Republic and vested with the IRB. The Sovereign Republic of Eire was mandated by the people of Ireland in a 32 county election of 1918 and ratified in the Sovereign Dáil on the 21st of January 1919. The authority for the governance of the Irish Republic was then transferred to the IRB President Michael Collins. Now, I just want to point this out. The Sovereign Republic of Eire was proclaimed in arms on the 24th of April 1916, which was called the Easter Rising, on a Monday afternoon. Okay? Yeah? Now, that's it there, alright? If you just want to read that paragraph, okay? That's what I'm only after reading out. Alright? Now I'm going to show you exactly what was proclaimed on the 24th of April 1916. That there, Public Nahern, the provisional government, meaning temporary government, of the Irish Republic to the people of Ireland. Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and dead generations from which she receives her old tradition of nationhood. Ireland, through us, summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. The Irish Republic was proclaimed on the 24th of April 1916. Okay? The Irish Republic. A couple of years later, it became the Irish Free State. Until the 11th of December 1936, when King Edward abdicated and took that constitution with him. And in the spirit of the Easter Rising and the proclamation, De Valera seized that moment and struck for her freedom. And on the 1st of July 1937, enacted by the people, was a written, codified, enrolled constitution by the people and for the people, in operation as and from the 29th of December 1937. I want to take us back to this. The Sovereign Republic of Eire was proclaimed in arms on the 24th of April 1916 at the GPO. The Irish Republic was proclaimed, not the Sovereign Republic of Eire. Why? Because it took until the 29th of December 1937, and as you can see here, Article 4, in the English language, the name of the state is Eire, or in the English language, Ireland. Ireland is a sovereign, independent, democratic state. Now I'll go over into the enrolled text, which is the Irish law, which takes precedent. The stat and stat. Eire is annum dum, stat Is Annam Dumstat? Huh? Or Saxe Burla, Ireland? Is Annam Dumstat? Saxe Burla, Ireland. Is stat? Huh? Is an independent, sovereign, democratic state. That's the enrolled text. Now I can tell you beyond doubt here that the name of the state never got officially named Era until the 29th of December 1937 and enrolled in a written codified constitution. As you can see, the Irish Republic was proclaimed. So the Irish Republic, we are the Irish Republic, and the name of that state is Era. It's a 32 county sovereign independent democratic state as pursuant to the enrolled text of the Irish Constitution. This was clarified by the Attorney General. As you can see here, this is an official letter with a reference number there, okay? Dear Sir, I refer to your letter dated 31st of July last, with enclosed, regarding the 1919 Constitution of Dáil Éireann. It was repealed when the Constitution of the Irish Free State came into force on the 6th of December 1922. The 1922 Constitution, in turn, was repealed by Article 48 of the 1937 Constitution. The 1937 Constitution was approved by plebiscite of the Irish people, held on the 1st of July 1937. Thus, the 1919 to which you refer does not have legal effect. So, here we have repeal of the Constitution of Searstad Éireann and the continuance of laws. Article 48 of the Irish Constitution 1937. The Constitution of Searstad Éireann, in force immediately prior to the date of coming into force of this Constitution and Bunracht, and the Constitution of the Irish Free State Searstad Éireann Act 1922, insofar as that Act or any provision thereof then in force shall be and are hereby repealed as and from that date. Article 49, remember, talked about the King Edward VIII abdicating on the 11th of December 1936 and taking the 1922 Searstad Éireann Crown Copyright Constitution with him. Okay, Article 49. All powers, functions, rights and prerogatives whatsoever exercisable in or in respect of Searstad Éireann immediately before the 11th day of December 1936, when the King abdicated, whether in virtue of the Constitution then in force being Searstad Éireann, or otherwise in the authority in which the executive power of Searstad Éireann was vested, are hereby declared to belong to the people. This caption here is out of J.M. Kelly, The Irish Constitution. A conclusion of material importance was deduced from the wording of the preamble in connection with the supposed sovereignty of the state. In Byrne versus Ireland, Walsh J., with whom O'Daly C.J. concurred, based his view that the state is the creation of the people, being the people-created state. That's why you have Article 1, 2 and 3 before state. We are a nation state. Not only on 3 articles, 1, 2, and 3, but also in the preamble. He emphasized, in inverted commas, a preamble by the people formally adopting and giving themselves a constitution, which is this beautiful looking book here. The only text on it is Bunrocht na Hern, in the Old Gaelic text with the shavir above the sea. Bun means primary, rocht means law, na of, and belonging to Era. Not Constitution of Ireland, okay, which is in brackets and in all caps, which deems it not even a language. Then enacted by the people on the 1st of July 1937. In operation and still in operation and the full force of law from the 29th of December 1937. Baile Atlee, Dublin, published by the Stationery Office in Baile Atlee, Dublin. So, the Irish Republic was declared on the 24th of April 1916, and not the Sovereign Republic of Era. The state officially became Era on the 29th of December 1937. Some 21 years later, when the people gave themselves a written, codified, enrolled constitution, a copy of this constitution, Article 63, a copy of this constitution, signed by the Taoiseach, the Chief Justice and the Chairman of Dáil Éireann, shall be enrolled in the office of the Registrar in the Supreme Court. And such signed copy will be conclusive evidence of the provisions of this Constitution in case there is ever any conflict between the Irish and English text. The Irish text will take supremacy. So people, as you can see here, this is the biggest load of nonsense I have ever heard. These people do not know their history. The name of the state was never formally declared Era until 1937. It was Ireland up until the 21st of January 1919. Then they became the 24th of April 1916. They declared the Irish Republic on the 21st of January 1919. They declared the Irish Republic and they came out with a democratic programme and the Declaration of Independence and the message to other nations, other free nations of the world. That's what they came out with. And it was a provisional government until such time that they gave themselves a written constitution. And the 1922 Constitution, Article 17 of it, is a note to the Crown of England. And with the 1937, Article 49 removes the oath to the Crown of England. So does Article 6.1 and Article 1 of the Constitution, among other articles. Article 5. Ireland is a sovereign, independent, democratic state. The name of the state's Era. You know what I mean, people? These people here, what is all this nonsense like? The Sovereign Republic of Era was proclaimed. Public Nairn, the provisional government of the Irish Republic to the people of Ireland. Not once in that proclamation there will you see "ara." Not once. Okay? You'll see it in there for the first time, 1937. Okay? And that is the official script and orthography. Look at your coinage, people. Look at your coins. And it'll tell you that on your coins. The most important thing an independent sovereign state can issue is their own coinage. And that's what's on the coinage.